This is the Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by SARTA, where you can tap your way to pay. Altman Health Foundation, we've got you. Old Carolina Barbecue. Friends and Family Credit Union, serving Stark County for over 60 years. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Maslin Cable TV, we go the extra smile. CKP Heating and Cooling, we keep the big dogs comfortable. Chibo's Restaurant, Marathon Canton Refinery, and Aultcare, where you matter.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Robert Fife Stadium here in Jackson Township, where tonight the Jackson Polar Bears will play host to the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders. I'm Frank Salona, joined by our broadcast team tonight, Coach Elmer Sheets, our sideline reporter Derek Philo, and Bob Jeffries will join us a little bit later on up in the booth. And guys, a big game tonight between these teams because, one, still a lot of points out there as far as the computer rankings are concerned. Central gets some points with a win, a big amount of points with the win, but Jackson has that, Elmer, and we'll talk to you about Jackson. They have that David and Goliath kind of approach tonight because if they win, they're supposed to win because it's a smaller school. But if they lose, they might, be a lot of people saying, hey, well, you shouldn't lose to a team like that. But this is a very good Central Catholic team. But Jackson, tell us a little bit about the Polar Bears and what we can expect from them.
Frank, as you mentioned before, Jackson is 4-4 at this point. They're 8th in Division I in their region. Jackson leads this series 18-15, and they've won the last 5 games in a row. Some of the players to watch for Jackson is number 55, Jason Mauser, 6 foot, 215 pounds, defensive lineman and offensive lineman. They only have 5 guys going 2 ways, and he's one of them. The other guy going 2 ways for them is number 55. Is number 79, Colton Arnold, 6'3", 265, a little bit bigger. Okay, he's a 2-way performer, offense and defensive lineman. And the guy who we have to talk about is number 24, Jason David. Okay, 5'11", 180-pound running back. Last week against McKinley, he had 137 yards, 3 TDs on 19 carries. Not bad, not too bad. And right now, he is tied for the leading scorer in Stark County for touchdowns. And I know one thing, his dad jumped me on the way in here. He definitely is faster than his dad. There's no question.
He said the same thing to me as well. And guys, before I turn over here to Derek, number 99 for Jackson is out there practicing right now.
Is he really?
Ben Holzoffel is practicing. Not saying he's going to be in the game tonight, but keep an eye on number 99 tonight. And Derek, for Central Catholic, we talked about this. It's a big night tonight. A win for them. They get a ton of points, moves them up in the rankings, but they've got a Herculean task ahead of them because Jackson's pretty good as well. Tell us a little bit about Central and what we should look for from the Crusaders.
Well, at 5-3 on the year, Central, they're now at their point in the year where Trucker has them just kicking on all cylinders. And I know 5-3 doesn't sound phenomenal, but they played some good teams, and they play another good team tonight. So first person to look for, number 32, Alex Anderson. This kid is good. He's their outside linebacker. He's their tailback, senior 5'10", 170. He's their leading scorer on offense. Rushing, he has 80 attempts, 301 yards, 11 touchdowns, which leads the team, obviously, and then receiving 15 catches, 132 yards and 1 touchdown. He's also their leading tackler on defense with 130 total tackles, 2 caused fumbles, and a sack. Second guy, number 70, John Stengel. Okay, so you have a team with 4 starting seniors and 1 starting sophomore. This is that starting sophomore, 6'7", 285. He caught our eye, obviously, physically last game, but let's see what he can do. And then you got your go-to guy, number 16, Jack Talkington, senior quarterback, linebacker, 6'3", 220. Offensively, 136 rushes, 818 yards, 8 touchdowns, passing 86 of 142, 1,026 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Defensively, he's 3rd on the team with 93 tackles. But I'll tell you what, Coach, all due respect, you've always compared him to Tim Tebow, but I'm a former coach of his too, and I think he's better than Tim Tebow because he can play offense and defense.
Yeah, I tell you what, he is certainly a candidate for Stark County Player of the Year. So we'll keep an eye on Jack Talkington tonight. Hey, it's going to be a great game tonight. Sit back, relax, enjoy the broadcast. The Polar Bears and the Crusaders coming up next.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra smile.
And welcome back here to Robert Fife Stadium in Jackson Township. Frank Salona, along with Coach Elmer Sheets, Derek Philo down on the sideline. Bob Jeffries up here, our statistician in the booth. A beautiful night for high school football. Our game time weather, clear skies, 56 degrees, slight wind from the south as we get set for this ball game between the Polar Bears and the Crusaders. Jackson won the toss and deferred. Central will receive the football, and Coach Elmer Sheets, as we take a look at our MCTV keys to the game, what do these teams have to do tonight to win this football game?
Frank, you look at both of these schools. One's a public school, Division I, approximately 1,974 students. You got Central Catholic Private School, Division VI, 346 students. Jackson is approximately 6 times bigger. Now you're asking your question, who should win? Obviously it's Jackson. It's like David and Goliath. But from personal experience of coaching against Central, they're tough, they're physical, and they come to play. When you play Jackson Central, you're playing kids from the same neighborhood. Okay. Central, this may be Central's last game of the season. There's a lot of pluses here. This should be a really good football game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, well, their kickoff is in the air. There's Boron with the return. Got it to the 20-yard line, and that is going to be right where he's brought down. That was our marathon kickoff of the night, Marathon Petroleum Canton Refinery. So thank you to the fine folks at our Canton Marathon Refinery. Central will go on offense. The Crusaders 5-3 on the season. Head coach Jeff Lindesmith in his 8th year as the head coach. Spent many years under Lowell Kleinfelder. So the Crusaders, their quarterback Jack Talkington. He is one of the good ones here in Stark County. Got Boron in motion, going to hand it off to him. Boron has some running room across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Daniel Boron with the carry. Picks up a big chunk of yards and a first down for the Crusaders.
Frank, this was like...
Well, let's take a look here real quick, Coach. Hold that thought. Canton Central Catholic, their offense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You got Hopkins and Boron, the receivers, Domer, Kane, Perkins, Belden, Vannon, Buckler, and Stengel across the front. And you've got the quarterback there as Jack Talkington. Alex Anderson is the running back. Short gain there on the right side. Picked up Jack Hopkins. Taking a look here at that Jackson defense. Again, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The front three, Mauser, Ferguson, and Arnold. You got the linebackers, Edwards, Mallory, Warmoth, and Wright. The DBs are Johnson, Zito, Benson, and McCready's. Here is another running play to Boron. Going to elude one tackler and takes it all the way out to the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. Let's see where they mark
Picked up what,
Daniel
four?
Boron.
About 4?
Yep. So a third down now for the Bears, or for the Crusaders, I should say. Third down and 4. Opening drive of the ball game. Again, a beautiful night for football. We've had some great nights. A couple cold ones here recently. Here is Talkington going to keep it, and he's going to be short of the first down, just to the 40-yard line, so he picked up a couple there. He's going to be short about 2 yards, so Crusaders are thinking about it.
They're going for it. Trucker did this against Menor.
Yeah.
The first series.
Yeah, the Lake Catholic game. Yeah, you're right. So, well, could Talkington, though, pooch kick it? We'll see. He's kind of far back.
He's real deep.
Yeah, he's kind of deep there. Yep, he's going to punch it out of there. And a little end-over-end kick. Nobody back, but it takes a Jackson bounce and is finally brought down at inside the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark it officially. That is where Jackson will take over on offense. The Polar Bears are 4-4 on the season. In conference play in the Federal League, they are 2-3. Their head coach, Jay Rohr, and he is, you talk about celebrities at this school. Jay Rohr is one of those. He is a guy that has his number retired here at Jackson.
What's this?
Look at this lineup here.
Freshman quarterback.
Got a freshman quarterback in there, Lucas Eckerman. We'll talk about him here as we go. There's a handoff. Davide across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. Take a look at that Polar Bear offense. Brought to you again by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The wide receivers, Andrews, Benson, and Johnson. The tight end is Caden Edwards. The linemen, Pierce, Bedelin, and Jeffries and Mauser, along with Arnold. The quarterback is Eckerman, and Jason Davide is the running back.
Prior to the snap, there'll be a flag on the play. Coachman, defense, number 54.
So a 5-yard penalty assessed against,
I think Jackson
Central.
No, I think it's against Jackson.
First down.
No, it was against Central.
Yeah.
And encroachment by Central.
Is that what it was? All right.
I thought number 41 dropped off here.
So 3 wide receivers far, 2 on the near. Back to throw is Eckerman, and it's complete to Kyle Andrews, a junior wideout. Let's take a look at that Crusaders defense now. The front 4, Iribar, Grisez, Perkins, and Buckler. The linebackers, Jack Talkington, Anderson, Perkins, and the DBs are Piper, Coney, Boron, and Neal. Going to go 2 wide here on the near side. Going to put a man in motion. That is Johnson. Here's a handoff to Davide. Davide breaks a tackle and gets it across midfield inside Central territory at about the 47-yard line. So Jason Davide picks up a first down, and Jackson moves the chains.
It just broke that tackle there. That was
almost had the football stripped from him, but those strong arms. 3 wide receivers now, far side, 1 near. Got a man in motion is Johnson. And it's going to be a swing pass to Johnson. Picked up nicely by the Crusaders, and that one is going to lose about a yard.
Pass goes to number 8, Luke Johnson.
So Luke Johnson made the catch. Take a look here, Coach. Reception, and then the Crusaders closed quickly. Nice job there by Gabriel Grisez. So second down and 10.
Second and 10.
Lucas Eckerman, a freshman quarterback for the Polar Bears. They will go with him and a couple others here. There's a handoff, and again, Davide takes it to the 45, and that's all.
And you know, he broke a tackle again.
Yeah, he did.
He's a tough guy on the first contact.
Hey, take a look at that. Watch, I think they went after the football again right there. And he held on to it. So 3rd down and about 8 now for the Bears. It'll be a throwing situation here. Let's see how the freshman responds.
Sprinting out.
Look to run, and he got hit and short of the first down marker. So the Bears now faced with a 4th down and about 5, and I don't think there's any hesitation. Well, maybe they did. They're going to punt it away.
Too early. Too early to do those things.
Punter out is Garrett Wright.
Back to punt, it'll be number 27, Garrett Wright.
Back deep is Daniel Moron for the Crusaders.
Back deep, it's number 22.
After this play here, we'll go down and check in with our sideline guy, Derek Philo. There is a wobbly kick going to hit at the 15, takes a Bear bounce, and did it get into the end zone? No, it didn't. They downed it at the 1-yard line, and let's go down to the field. Derek Philo, Crusaders got a long way to go on this second drive of the game.
Hey guys, I'll tell you what, I like that first drive by Jackson with Eckerman. You know, handing the ball off to Davide, yeah, that's great, but it also built some confidence. And then, you know, the short passes help build confidence too. So, well, you know, keep an eye on that, see if that's indicative of the rest of the night.
All right, sounds good. Derek's reports, as always, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant down in Waynesburg. So the Crusaders now, with 99 yards to go, and have it 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Talkington in the end zone. He's going to throw it, and he is going to air it out deep across the middle and overthrew the intended receiver that time. And that was James Kane who was the intended receiver.
Well, they need a couple first downs here, don't they?
They sure do. A little bit of confidence boost would go a long way.
That's good field position.
Yeah.
When they do have to punt it.
So, boy, that football is resting inside the 1.
That's 99 and a half, Frank.
Yeah. Talkington puts a man in motion, Boron, and we've got whistles. I guess if you're going to get a penalty, this is the place to get it. They can't move it any further back. Bob, put that down as a penalty in about 4 inches.
1 foot? I don't even think it's that.
Bob Jeffries, our statistician, as always, does a fantastic job.
Wow.
And it'll be 2nd down now. And
what do you call now?
That's a good question.
What do you call on 99 and
you
half
got
yards to go?
You got your quarterback 5 yards into the end zone. There's Boron in motion. Handoff, inside handoff. And almost picking up the first down is Alex Anderson. As Anderson got the inside handoff there. Nice play there, design, coach. You got Boron in motion, and then Anderson coming the other way.
It's just a counter play.
Yep.
The guard and tackle pulling, and they blocked it well. They picked him up.
So a 3rd down and 1. Now they're going to say 2 on the scoreboard. Yep. 3rd and 2. They got to get outside the 10-yard line here. Got 4 receivers, or 3 receivers in the pattern here. Is Talkington going to keep it? Got the first down out to the 15-yard line. Nice job there by Jack Talkington as quarterback picks up the first down for the Crusaders. No score, 5:47 to go here in the first quarter of play. Crusaders with their 2nd possession of the ball game. So 1st and 10. Here's Boron, gonna give it to him. He's got running room, Across the 25 to the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Danny Boron is running very well here in the early going.
They're having good success running off tackle.
Yep.
It's this power off tackle.
See that inside handoff and Moron breaking a few tackles, getting it out there. And Central now a lot more breathing room than where they started this drive at the half-yard line. That was a 17-yard pickup by Moron. So 1st and 10, ball at the 32. There is a handoff to Hopkins, and Hopkins across the 40 to the 43-yard line, maybe the 44. Jack Hopkins.
Another first down, I think.
Yep. So great play calling there by the Crusaders, keeping Jackson a little off balance.
Run off tackle, go out wide.
Yeah.
You know, they start squeezing it, go outside.
Andrew Neal checking in for the Crusaders, along with Finley Stewart. And Stewart will come wide on the near side. James Kane on the far side, 2 receivers, 1 in the slot. Here is Talkington, going to keep it the whole time, and that one was read beautifully by number 79 there, Colton Arnold. As Colton Arnold comes up, makes the stop.
Beat the tackle inside.
Yep. Derek was real high on this young man earlier in the season. Talked about him. He's got some college looks coming his way for sure. Senior 6'3", 265. So going to go 3 wide on the far side now.
Ooh, there's a lot of space over there.
Talkington has time, good protection, throws, and it is caught. What a catch by Andrew Neal. And that one is a nominee for our Friends and Family Credit Union Rock Solid Play of the Game. Let's take a look here, Coach. Look at the protection, first of all, for Jack Talkington, and then he throws a beautiful pass to Andrew Neal. And Neal comes up with a nominee. Yeah.
On that outside, because he throws it inside, it's picked.
Yeah.
That's a great throw by Jack.
So the Crusaders now 1st and 10. There's Boron, gets the handoff, cuts it upfield, running room, all the way to the 25-yard line. And a pickup of, are they going to give him 10 here, or are they going to mark him short? They're going to say he is short. Yep.
Also there, number 27,
Yep.
They're moving chains.
Okay, you're right.
Picks up enough
So they're going to mark it right at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Nice drives. Yes.
Yep.
Do you remember where this thing started?
I do. And then they got penalized half more.
They're doing a good job of moving the ball.
So this is going to be like a 99 3/4 yard drive if they punch this in. There is a handoff. Only getting about a yard there.
Handoff goes to number 32.
Is
That's
Alexander Anderson.
Anderson met at the line of scrimmage.
Good play there defensively
First hit by number
by
55.
the Bears. Jaden Mauser
Correction,
comes
Jaden
up, makes the
Mauser.
stop. Hopkins back in for the Crusaders. He'll carry the play in. Take a look there at Jaden, 6 foot, 212, senior. Talkington throws. This one is incomplete, intended for Jack Hopkins.
The pocket pumps, fires. Ball is incomplete, intended for number
So an incompletion
8.
there.
Jack
Stops the
Hopkins.
clock at 2:20.
Coverage for your Bears. That's number 8, Luke Johnson.
Third down 9.
Third and 9, you're right.
Central.
So the Crusaders now.
This is two-down territory, isn't it? I mean, they got to go.
Coach, I don't know. Central having some headphone problems down there. They were all looking up to the booth here. I don't know if they were able to get the play in or not, but it seems to be okay now. So Talkington sends a man in motion, and he's going to keep it. He's got running room. First down and more Talkington all the way to the 10-yard line. First down, Crusaders. And how about that? Jack Talkington called his own number that time.
Well, Frank, I think he read this. The end fought outside, and he's going to go up inside.
Yeah, they got
just like you draw it up.
Yeah, I mean that's just a perfect read there. He saw Caden Edwards go with the back that time. You're right, and he kept it. Boron in motion. This time he gives it to him. Room inside the 5 and got
6. Yeah, I picked up 6.
Got about 6. Yep.
What are they going to put it on, the 5 or the 4?
Trying the left side of that.
See here the handoff that time. Great
on the
read.
4. He got picked up 6.
Yep. Right at the 4-yard line. So pick up 6, second down and goal from the 4.
This is Jack Talkington time. Power it in there.
Well, he's the biggest back out there right now.
He's the only guy in the backfield.
Here is the handoff to Boron, and got about a yard and a half. Yeah. Takes it to the 3.
Wrapping him up. Number 18, Dane McCready's.
Big third down. Dane McCready's that time on the stop for Jackson. A big third down and 3 here. A 3rd and goal, I should say, from the 3. And I think you're right, Coach. I think you see Jack Talkington here.
This is, I bet you. See if he does that read this time again.
And there he is, Talkington into the end zone, touchdown, Crusaders. What a drive.
99 yards and a half.
Maybe 3/4. Jack Talkington with the 3-yard touchdown run puts the Crusaders on top. Take a look at it there. Boy, he just powered his way into the end zone. Ended up on his head, but he was happy.
His ankle seems to be okay tonight.
Extra point by Angerman is up. Good. And it is good. So timeout down on the field. 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the Crusaders on their second drive have punched it in. They lead Jackson 7-0. We'll be back after these timeouts.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere. And they're both from SARTA.
Down in the Carolinas, you'll find roadside barbecue shacks around every hill and down every back road. Around here, you'll find authentic Carolina barbecue at, where else? Old Carolina Barbecue. It's nothing fancy, but it's Q done right. Starting with meats cooked low and slow all night on site, along with scratch-made sides and tempting desserts. Old Carolina is a taste of Southern hospitality right in your backyard. Visit oldcarolina.com to order online. We'll be waiting for you.
And a nice-looking drive. We'll have that recap here in a second for you. But the Crusaders on their second possession go 99 and
a couple of and a half.
a couple of feet for the score. And Coach, you've got that scoring drive. Let's take a look at it.
Number of plays 14, time of possession 6 minutes and 17 seconds. A total yards of 99 and a half. And it was capped off by a 3-yard TD run by Talkington. Extra point good. Central 7, Jackson nothing. Daniel Bohr on that drive had 6 carries for 49 yards.
All right. After this kick, we'll go down to Derek. Here is the kick taken at the 36-yard line and run up and brought down immediately there. That was Rex Taysom on the return. Let's go downstairs. Derek Philo, what do you got for us?
Coach, I know you talked about going off tackle there. That was early in the drive, but they kept doing it. And you got to give prop to that Central offensive line. Yeah, Jack Talkington did his job, but that O-line did theirs.
Yeah, but again, Derek, he was reading some of that.
Yes, you're right.
He was reading some of that.
Yep, which he's very good at.
Yeah. Well, they're unbalanced this time.
Derek coached him well.
Oh, now they're unbalanced the other way.
That report brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. Thank you, D.
Central don't have enough people over there.
And here's David Day. Got a little
nice play,
but then he was brought down quickly by that Central defense. And one of the guys coming off that pile is the quarterback, Jack Talkington, who sometimes you got guys in the community that'll tell you that Talkington is probably a better linebacker than he is quarterback, and that's saying something.
You know how I feel about it.
All right.
Best player in Stark County.
That's the end of one. Central up by 7.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
Get your day started with Pam Cook. She's like your own personal smartphone, and she's fully charged. The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook. 1480 WHBC.
American Classic Entertainment is now showing on your TV. All your favorite classic shows like Mike Hammer, Acapulco Heat, Murdoch Mystery, Forensic Factor, Booker, Cracker, Stingray, and more. Ace, American Classic Entertainment, is on the .7 subchannel of this station. Ace, the new home for American Classic Entertainment.
It's Kenny and JT.
Can you lose one game and still play for a national championship? Yes.
No, not necessarily. You cannot lose a game in your division of the Big Ten.
He's got an opinion, and he has got an opinion. The Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
Polar Bears now second down. There's a hand up. No. And he's going to keep it. Is Eckerman, and he gets it to the 46-yard line, which will bring up a third down now for the Bears. And Elmer, you've got some interesting numbers here from the first quarter.
Total yards, Central 118, Jackson 28.
99 3/4 of it was on that one drive.
You forgot the half, Bob.
Yeah, where's that half, Bobby? So Eckerman will look over to the sideline. Third down and 3 for the Bears, and now we've got a penalty. We've got movement.
We have a flag on the far side.
So that's going to march him back 5 yards.
You know, this is a tough situation for a freshman quarterback right now.
5-yard penalty.
It's a lot of pressure.
Third down.
It's a big penalty. Big penalty.
So now it goes from 3rd and
3 to 3rd.
3,
and 8.
yeah, 3rd and they're saying 9 on the scoreboard, but it is like 8. Yeah, it looks like 8.
changing things. They're going to get another penalty.
Yeah, they better hurry. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. They better snap it. There they go. Here's a swing pass. Davide met in the backfield and brought down. And that just took too long, Coach. Yeah, too long to develop there. Picked up a yard, but it'll bring up a 4th down, and Jackson's going to have to punt it away.
And Davide hit first by number 17, John Baker.
Take a look here at the play.
Yeah, he just trying to get the ball to Davide. But Central is hustling to the football. Look, there's a lot of white shirts around there.
Yeah. Great read that time. One of the guys in on the stop there was Tim Perkins. There is a nice spiraling kick. And fallen on there by Neal.
Boy, that was Jackson's opportunity there.
Andrew Neal. Yeah, he kind of he didn't short on it. His feet were too far back and wasn't underneath the football. So.
And the other problem was his arms were too short.
Yeah. See here, he kind of reaches forward.
Oh, first down and 10 Central.
Got to bring the feet up.
They got away with one there.
So Central now on this 3rd possession for them here in the 2nd quarter. 10:06 to go in the 1st half. Don't forget to stick around halftime. It'll be our SARTA band in halftime report. Derek Philo will take us through that band show down on the field. You got that Purple Army down there from Jackson.
There was movement. No, they didn't call it.
No flag. And a handoff to...
And Talkington's handoff goes to number 32,
Anderson.
Anderson running to his right.
No gain.
Scrimmage.
Hey, this is it, the final week for Food Fight 2022. Donations are being accepted at both Massillon and McKinley High Schools. Levin Furniture and Mattress and WHBC Studios. Our finale rallies will be held Friday, October 21st at Duncan in Massillon and on Cleveland Avenue in Northwest in Canton. You can donate there from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. The winner will be announced during the big game on Saturday, the 22nd. That's the Massillon-McKinley game.
Oh, right there.
Got a guy, but could not. Oh, and Talkington was running down the field, and someone just knocked the ball right out of his hand. He turned around, and it went out of bounds. He got lucky there.
Yeah, but if he kept it, he would have had a first down.
Yeah. he got it knocked out of his hands.
Ball resting on their own 35-yard line.
So a 3rd down and short. Going to go 4 receivers now in the pattern. This could be a Talkington run. And it is.
I don't think he made it.
I don't know that
he's still fighting.
He's still. I think he got it. After all that, Talkington picks up.
It's going to be close.
The first down.
Close.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
It says he's short. Yep, he is. 4th down. Well, you know they're going for it. Wow. I can just hear this conversation between Trucker and Jack. We're going to act like we're talking, but you're just going to run the football. All right? Get out there. Go.
But that Boron kid on the corner is not a bad situation.
Yeah,
either.
you're right. You're right.
Give the ball to your best football player.
He's going to go under center and fakes the handoff, swings around, and picks up the first down. Got it to the 39-yard line, and Central keeps the chains moving and the clock moving. 8:30 and counting here in the first half. You see there Jack Talkington, a senior, 6'3", 220.
Leading the way on the tackle.
Look at that, Coach. Fakes that handoff. And he saw everybody move up there in the middle. I think he might have just said, you know what, I'm going to fake it and take it around the end.
That's great football sense.
Yes, sir.
That's great football sense.
Going to go 4 receivers again in the pattern. 2 wide, 2 near. There's a handoff to Hopkins around the end.
Don't block.
Can he get up around the corner? No.
13 gets that block and get the corner.
So Hopkins going to be brought down right at about the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 10.
And 2nd and 10. what the Crusaders do here. Play clock down to 7. They get it off. Talkington has time, looks, and incomplete. James Kane was the intended receiver there. A little low.
Well, that still should have been caught.
Ball's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, if you haven't checked out the Saturday morning huddle, it's so cool. You'll have to check it out. Interviews with coaches, players, and a great recap of high school football here in Stark County. It's every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock with Kenny Rhoda, Billy Beebe, live on the WHBC Facebook page, the WHBC YouTube channel, and on WHBC.com. So it's not on the air. It is on those social media platforms.
Better hurry up, Jack.
Got 2 seconds. You got it off. Looking, throws, and that one is caught by Kane. Short of the first down, though. Mark him at the 48, a little over the 48, but not quite the 49. So it'll be 4th down and 1 for the Crusaders. And that one, again, a little low, but Kane did come up with it that time. So another 4th down for Central. Could be the same play as last time. Yep. And Talkington again, and Coach said certainly is a read the whole way, right?
Well, yeah.
And he sees him move up right there in the middle and fakes that handoff.
I'm sure it's a quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
You know, but they got everybody jammed in there, and he has enough football sense to say, I can't make it there. I'll run out here.
I'll take it. Yep. So a 1st down.
That's one of those things you don't coach.
Yeah.
You know, he has it or he doesn't.
Yep. At the 48-yard line.
Oh, tripped on Jack's feet.
Yeah, Alexander tripped up a little bit there. And they got lucky there. He lost a yard, but they're lucky they kept the football.
Communication in the backfield, ball dropped.
A trap up inside.
Colton Arnold right there.
Colton Arnold there to make the stop for the Bears.
Loss of a yard.
We'll check in with Derek here after this play.
Ball on the 49-yard line of your Bears.
2nd down and 11. Here's Boron, has running room up the middle, still going. Look at this. Danny Boron picks up a 1st down on an incredible run. You take a look here, breaking tackles, keeping his feet moving, and picks up the 1st down. Let's go down to the sidelines. Derek Philo, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg.
You know what is most impressive to me is the fact that Central is taking so much time off the clock, guys. They're doing it again on this drive.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they seem like they've had the football this whole game. There is a handoff to Hopkins.
He got the corner.
He does have the corner, but he did not get out there. Got a couple, you're right. And by the way, Derek's report brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Wayne.